1,000 years, Kyoto has been a city of stories. This year, a new one is unfolding, about a tanuki named Pon, and the imaginations behind it. What started as a pipe dream, a pitch between friends at the pub, has snowballed into one of the most anticipated indie games of the year. And while the team is experienced, this is their first time going it alone.
We were friends first and a company second. The company became an extension of our friendship. Ari's the one everybody likes. In Japanese, they'd say oshare. He's kind of like cool, and everyone likes Arioka. He's very friendly and warm. Right.
I'm Arioka. I'm game designer and co-founder at Denkiworks.
And then Jan is the little brother who's kind of annoying, but is also smarter than everybody else.
Hi, I'm Jan de Graaf, programmer and co-founder at Denkiworks.
And he's definitely the one that we need the most, but you have to suffer him through all of that.
Showtime.
I'm the bossy one. I'm definitely the one who gets stuff done, who makes things happen, but with also kind of annoying people along the way. Hi, I'm Liam Edwards. I'm one of the co-founders of Denkiworks, and I'm the game director. TANUKI PON'S SUMMER is our first game from Denkiworks. It's a game that takes place in a fictional Japanese island about this little tanuki, which is a Japanese raccoon dog, called Pon.
The player goal is try to fix the old Tanuki shrine for festival.
This summer, Pon is the shrine guardian. He kind of lives there. It's his responsibility to get it ready for that festival, and he hasn't done that. So the only way Pon can do that is by taking a part-time job, working at a post office.
And you go around town talking to wonderful characters and delivering packages for them.
Cute Tanuki delivering BMX action game.
I mean, who doesn't want to spend a summer in Japan, right?
A little summer vacation that you wish you had.
Hopefully at the end you'll have had all of these different summer experiences, a bit like a summer vacation, if you will. Yeah, that's TANUKI PON'S SUMMER. Where we're shooting this is in a place called Bridge.
My favorite bar.
My favorite bar.
I mean, it's symbolic that we're filming it here, to be honest.
I'm here every week, so I guess I could say this is the second office.
We always coming in weekend and Friday, and then we drink a lot.
Whatever salary I earn in the first office, I spend on alcohol in the second.
It is run by a guy called Wataru-san, who's a really dear friend of ours. And it's actually the place where we sort of planned Denkiworks. It's where we announced Denkiworks. It's actually where we originally teased Tanuki.
One of our very talented artists made a almost carbon copy digitally of this bar.
So when you're playing Tanuki and you go to a bar in the game, it looks exactly like this bar.
They didn't need a big studio or a huge team, just belief in the idea, and the right tools to help bring it to life.
When we were starting the studio, finances was a problem, but then financing equipment for ourselves was difficult as well. You know, we're a game studio where we're doing stuff like daily builds, which, you know, takes up a lot of power. So receiving honestly, high-end, brand new equipment from Asus is like a godsend for us, really.
It is huge. Wow. Thank you so much, Asus.
Because it means that we are future-proofing our studio at least for the next 5 years to make sure that we can make anything we want without worrying about whether or not the hardware can keep up.
They've helped me massively by giving me a ROG Swift OLED.
We have obviously the Swift OLED monitor. It looks so good.
The color is pretty important for us because we want to make their Japanese feelings.
So having a defined color accurate monitor where we can be okay, this is the scale to which we now plan everything around is extremely helpful for us.
It's very colorful.
Now we can be how does it look on the OLED? Okay, does it look good? Great, it looks good. Let's stick with that. That looks fine.
The biggest technical challenge I've faced is definitely building a 3D open world game.
Obviously now we have the G700 in the office and it has a pretty beastie GPU with the 570. We have the G700, look at this beast!
Something we spend a lot in development is building multiple times per day, and having a good CPU cuts that time down a lot.
I got ROG Strix score.
Dude, yeah, that thing is a beast.
If we have to wait 2 seconds, you can imagine a lot of time to spend.
If you're waiting 3 minutes a day on average for things to load, You know, times that by 1 week, times that by a month, times that you're just losing like a day, 2 days, 3 days of work while waiting for stuff to load. So having machines that are really high end, that have the ability to like crank away with that stuff and just get it done, is gonna be super helpful.
The visuals are just as important as the mechanics. And for a story set in Kyoto, the art had to feel as personal as the place that inspired it.
The visual inspiration was, of course, Kyoto. We didn't really use any video game references. Generally, we just look outside.
Originally, we reference a lot the photography book
One of the biggest inspirations was a photographer called Akine Koko.
from Akine Koko,
Some Japanese camera person.
anime style, Japanese, the cool environments.
Anime color graded real photos of Japan.
And sort of that feeling you got from those pictures is something we tried to recreate in the game. Just that nice Japanese summery feeling.
And that was really where we like started and we're like, if we can get this feeling and this color, then we've done our jobs. The environment always spoke for itself. It was always going to look like Japan. So that was kind of easy, but it was kind of this cast of characters and what they are and who they are that we had to really work out.
We had obviously someone else try and imagine the things that we thought of.
And then we got some concept art from Angel.
And Angel was this young kid who I just found on Twitter who was drawing manga-styled characters, but his expressions of his faces were so great that I felt he would be perfect to kind of create our cast and our world.
Just the picture makes me so nostalgic.
It helped monstrously with how to move forward with it to try and create that in 3D.
I mean, I'm biased, but I think our mascot looks great. I think he's a great character. I think he's a great character design. So I'm not surprised that people saw him and then wanted to make their own versions of it, whether it's like a Magic the Gathering card that somebody painted or it's like a penciled ink thing. I hope once we release the game, we'll see lots and lots of more of all the other characters in the game. Yeah, I hope it continues.
Years of early mornings and even later nights had all been building to this moment. Over 10,000 miles from home, PAX East will be the proving ground. The first chance to see if it had all been worth it.
The publisher asked me before, like, what are you hoping to get out of this? And I was like, oh, you know, where do people stop playing? Like, what is uninteresting to them and that kind of thing. But like, almost most people I've watched play, which is quite a lot, I've played to the end of the demo.
It went really well. I thought it was super cute.
People not really knowing what to expect from the game, coming into the game because of this cute little Tanuki,
Tanukis are wonderful, who doesn't like them?
and then being really shocked by the fact that the game kind of is about BMXing.
Just being able to do tricks on the BMX, very unexpected, but very appreciated.
It's one of those days where I kind of think back and I'm like, oh, we've done our job. Like, we've made something that is enjoyable for people to engage with.
PAX East didn't just give feedback, it gave affirmation. Seeing real players in their world made everything feel real.
And we're back.
Finally, I felt, our choice is good.
It was a relief because it did so well.
4 different outlets of media and we're like, hey, you're one of our games of the show, or you're the best game we played at this show, and there's a lot of games here. Why is ours necessarily the one that stands out? But for those people it was, and that was really rewarding.
Thanks to the equipment we have, we'll be good for a long time.
We can do whatever we want now. Basically not worry about whether our hardware is going to go out of date really quickly.
I can see PON has a lot of the potential.
I think it'd be a bit of a waste to throw PON away, to be honest.
Yeah, I think PON should come back in the future. There's many more seasons in a year.